had a terrible morning, just like the holiday blues. And yesterday was really fun though. As you can see, we put up our tree. My dog is barking. Yeah, you had a lot to say, huh? So I just wanted to jump on. I'm actually going to start a new project. I'm going to be doing a new, not series, but more so like, I'm going to stop painting Pinterest portraits. And there's a few reasons. One, I'm bored. Two, I really just want to make my own characters. And part of this is like, I want to make my own stuff, like my own originals, right? But I also want to paint the characters that are in my book. And I think that that will help me with the writing process. So I wanted to take you guys along for that. And I'm going to be using a bunch of different mediums just to start with, to see where I feel like the color palette will live. And then once I do that and I get that onto paper, then I'll move on to oil paint. And I've got my panel right here ready to go. So yeah, I just wanted to take you guys along for that. I think that it's gonna be fun and different and hard. I often don't think I've ever done anything original other than like changing a few things here and there when it comes to doing a painting that I think is really hard. Everything else is like a celebrity portrait or a still from a movie. And I just want to learn more. Honestly, I'm tired of doing the same thing over and over. So I think this will be a good challenge. I'm going to take you guys along with me, but we got to go to my computer first so that I can take some notes on the character, write it down on my board here, and then we're going to go through Pinterest. All right, let's do it. So yeah, I'm just going to be fixing this up a little bit. She's giving like Olivia Jade with the cheeks, I feel like, but I wanted her eyes to be small, round, and her brows to be straight somewhat. So yeah, almost there. Almost got an idea of who this person is. I do think that that she is looking a little cartoonish, and that's like not my favorite. But I also teeter between wanting my stuff to look realistic and not at the same time. So I don't really know where that leaves me in terms of creation, but this is sort of like my stopping point. Her ear is really small. I mean, we all know I'm not good at ears. When I describe her in the book that I'm writing, this is what she looks like. And she sort of has like a more masculine way of dressing. So that's going to be like my next step, is doing some sketches of what she wears and sort of piecing together like a little bit of a wardrobe. I don't know if I'll do it like around her. That'd be kind of cute, but if not, then I'll just do it on a new page. But yeah, this is Jack. This is what she looks like. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye. I'm trying to edit, but I ran out of storage, so I'm putting everything on my USB over there, and I decided I'd just get started on writing. I'm still going through my first draft, and these are just notes that I had made. And then once I get through this part of the rewrite, I can go actually into my binder and rewrite all of this. Or not rewrite, oh my god, I can't say it. Not rewrite completely, but edit. When I was thinking of doing and writing this book, I sort of had to come to the conclusion that, like, yes, I really do love handwriting, but it does kind of confuse me when it comes to editing it, like typing it out onto my computer. So I'm just going to do the edit on here and then just make sure I save everything. And the reason that I was afraid of doing it initially is because like I didn't want to lose anything if that were to happen. So I am going to be putting things on like flash drives, Google Drive, things like that, just in case. But yeah, I definitely like I've had a lot of situations where things just go and disappear into the abyss of the internet. So I didn't want that to happen again, but that's what I'm going to work on right now. I'm going to finish up these edits. I don't think I'm going to get through all of it, but I really do want to. It's only 4 pages, but back to back, so 8, I guess. And we'll see. I like the progress that I'm making so far with the story and the kind of notes that I'm putting in here. I'm just using Pages right now. I used to use Scrivener, but I haven't done that in a while. I don't know if I will. I don't want to make the process of this edit too complicated because I can get sort of wrapped up in the process, like in the process of things rather than just doing the work. So I don't want that to happen. It's kind of the same thing with like, let's say for example, painting. Like I can get pretty wrapped up in the process of how I'm going to have things laid out versus just doing the work. So that's what I'm going to start on. Just wanted to do like a simple edit. If I have to move things around, if I have to cut and paste and do all that, then I will. I just right now, just to get it done, I'm going to just type it out, make my corrections, and keep the story moving. Because if I stop for a little bit just to, like, it is really fun to have different, you know, note cards for things and have different different outlines or using Notion or things like that. Those things are all well and good and those are great tools, but I notice that the more I get like busying myself with random little side quests, then I'll never get the writing done, the actual writing that needs to get done. And I don't want the story to be just a bunch of notes. I want it to be an actual story. So I am going to just plow through and get this done. I have therapy in a few hours. I did want to start mixing up the colors for my next painting just because I don't want that paint to dry out. So if I need to take a break from the screen, I can just go and do that. And I will take you guys along with me for that. I am going to be doing a painting of my original character, Jack, who is the main character in this book. I'm going to call it the Flower Project, just because I have the title. It's called Flowers on Fire, but I don't want to like just keep saying it over and over. So Project Flower or Flower Project works fine. But yeah, I definitely am playing around with what these characters actually look like, and because I'm describing them in the book, I want to be able to actually see them, and painting something original means a lot more to me, and I think will like further propel me into something that I want my art to do. I want my art to show a feeling, to create a person that doesn't exist. And you know, I love doing portraits of celebrities and stuff, and it's really fun, and it's a good challenge and it's in its own way, but I am getting tired of doing that. It's not what I want to be known for. It's not what I want to like do with my art. And you know, right now I'm sort of just, I have the time and the space to care about these characters so much and give them my all, and that's what I want to do. So without further ado, I'm gonna keep writing. I'm gonna stop talking. Actually, you know what? Let's go make a coffee because it's 2:30 and I could use a coffee. Okay, let's go. I'm using right now this Nescafe Café de la Olla. It's instant. It's not the best. We have like coffee grounds in here. I'm having trouble with this coffee maker that we have. And I don't know if it's just like me and my cousin are doing something wrong, but every time we try to make coffee in this thing, everything just like sits in the top right here. So I'm not using that right now. But yeah, I want to get through this, and I'll save the jar for my paint, my dried paint. And yeah, this is our little like coffee corner. We have all the things, syrups and stuff, hot chocolate, because it's that time of year, thankfully. Okay, hi! Happy Vlogmas Day 1. I just wanted to get into this really quick. I did combine this footage with last week with today's, like, the first official Vlogmas video, just because it all sort of related to this character, Jack, and I just wanted to, like, introduce her properly. I will say I had really high hopes for my pencil drawing, and then I slept on it, and I was like, that is not what Jack looks like. So I went ahead and did another painting. So I basically took this as the time to practice. Creating a face from imagination proved to be a lot harder than I thought, and this was the process of that. I ended up redoing my Jacqueline paintings about 6 times, and in the last, like in the 6th round, I actually didn't. I actually just decided not to record myself because I was so frustrated. And again, that's sort of like, that's part of the process, right? But I just wanted to show, like, each time I wiped paint away and kept going and kept going, I was just trying to find this face, and I finally got it on my 6th try. I had been sitting at my easel for hours, so this is just like the shortened version of what you don't see, is a lot of, I don't want to say failure, but you know, I did go back to basics. I grabbed the pencil and was trying to do a quick sketch, so it was really, really difficult. And ultimately, I ended up with a painting that I really, really like. I know, like most people, especially on my Instagram, they liked the pencil, the first pencil drawing that I did, and that's great, but that's not what she looks like in my head. Ultimately, this character is a little bit older, and the first pencil sketch that I did at the beginning of this video, she looked to me like she was younger, so I really wanted to change that. So I did surprisingly have a hard time with this. I thought at round 4 I got it, but I messed it up completely just by overworking it, and I had to start over. And this is sort of like when it's so bad, it just, like, it couldn't get any worse. I was so upset. Round 5, I was like, I'm giving up. I'm gonna just go to bed. Like, this is terrible. But I really did not want to go to bed without seeing what I know I could create. And by the time I got to round 6 and I decided, okay, I'm gonna turn off the camera and just focus, I think because I was trying not to block the view of the camera, and this is just a me thing. I'm gonna have to play around with where I'm gonna put the camera. But I got it. like round 6, this is what her face looks like, and I'm really happy with it. I like the style, and it's just something that I'm going to keep working on as I go through each character. So yeah, I just wanted to show like the process of failing and going back and forth, but I ultimately got there. So enjoy the rest of the video. I'm hopeful that this Vlogmas will be fun, and you know, I'm ready for a change, and these characters will give that to me, because I've already learned so much. Okay, it's November 30th. I have some planning to do for Vlogmas, and I'm gonna take you along with me, kind of what my thought process is gonna be for this month. I'm currently eating a cheesecake, and well, not a whole cheesecake. I'm currently eating a slice of cheesecake and having some coffee, and I kind of want to get started brainstorming the content that I'm gonna make for Vlogmas. And I also really need to go through and maybe post some more books on my Depop, just because I really don't have the space for all this stuff, so we'll see if I go through that. I finished my Jack painting last night, and I will show you that in a sec. I'll just take off my glasses because they're giving like a glare every time I vlog. So I'll show you that in a sec, and then I gotta clean up my palette and get started on the next character. That might be the theme for this Vlogmas, is going through and painting each character and writing. This month I'm writing my book. I did the 0 draft, I want to say like 2 years ago now, and I've been sort of chipping away very, 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 very minimal amounts on the first draft, but I really should just get into it. So that is going to be the focus, and I'm going to take you along with me. Look, I've got my cheesecake, my coffee, and this is where I'm going to be putting my attention. My camera is about to die, so I gotta go get another battery for that, but I'm gonna put all my little content ideas in there. So yeah, I gotta get started. I have a lot to do. There's Jack from yesterday, in her final form, I might add. And that is my messy palette that I need to clean. So yeah, my camera's about to die, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye! Okay, I filled this up with ideas for the month, and I'm pretty excited. I've got characters from my book in here. I've got just like random ideas, art ideas that can sort of take me away from that, so that I can create something different each time. And I wrote my Christmas list for the year. I keep saying for the year, for the month. So I've got that down, and I've got some ideas written down for woodworking. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm just gonna figure out where to set this up. I'm either gonna put it here on the table or on one of the shelves. I just want it to be like easily accessible. So, which brings me to my next point. I really do have to focus on my next reads for December, because I really want to finish up some books and get my shelves cleared off a bit. So yeah, I've got some work to do. All right, so the plan is to put Christmas lights up on the ceiling in my art area. Not that I need like any more light, but I thought it would be cute. So I have to untangle this first and then get the ladder out, maybe some hooks, and put them up. I think it'll be super cute. and all around. Hopefully it reaches the plug. I'm not sure. If not, I have an extension cord that like is right here in the middle, and I think that'll be good. I'm gonna use my ladder and start going across. Yeah. So I'll try it with that first and see if that works out. This is so awkward. Oh my god. I keep like almost stabbing the wire. Nope, they still work. Okay. Oh my god. Now I have to make it over there. Okay. Oh no. Oh my god, it's so hot. Okay, so I got that corner done. Now I'm over here. Oh, that's cute. I love that. Adorable. Adorable. Look at that. So cute. Okay, it's more like for me, you know, for the vibes. So my dad came by for a bit and he just wanted to chat. Wanted to show you I made lentil soup. Looks great. And there's a lot of it. I decided to add pasta because why not? You're not excited? No, I know. It's okay. It'll be over soon. Alright, good morning. Happy Vlogmas day 1. I just got done with the gym. I'm gonna take a shower and get my day started. So, I can't believe it's already December. That's crazy. They've started playing. It's very early. It's like 7:30, I think. So we've got a lot of energy. Let's get to it. My wife got me this tea advent calendar. 48 tea bags, 2 each day. So we're gonna open day 1. Cinnamon. Apple cinnamon green tea. Cool. This one will be hers, and I'm gonna make this one right now. And then I'll have that with my smoothie. I have this. We'll go to day 1. And today we're working on Jack, my main character. Since I already finished the painting and I don't really want to add anything else to it because I don't want to ruin it, I'm going to go ahead and work on the book, and specifically her character, and see how far I get. So let's go do that. Oops. All right, 3,272 words. Not bad. I made sure to only highlight up until like the summary, just because that's part of like what I will probably edit as things move forward. But The first page is just the list of everybody, all of the characters, the setting, and just different plot points within the book. It does say chapter 1, but like, to be real, like I'm not sure. And then I've got different things highlighted here. So the place, different passages, different times that certain characters meet, the main event. So I'm just sort of going through and trying to put things in order as I write. It's 10 o'clock, so I think I'm gonna take a nap. I woke up really early to get a run in, and I'm actually kind of tired. I took a nap for like 45 minutes, and it's only like 12 o'clock right now. But anyway, I moved over my paint to this little palette right now just because I have absolutely no room on this one, and everything on here is pretty much dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and scrape it. I do have to clean off my brushes as much as I possibly can, and I have these that I need to deep clean. So I've been sitting in a soap, and it's been like a few days now, so I really gotta get to it.
This would be making cookies, and I make 2.
Okay, I cleaned my palette, and I was kind of thinking, like, I use these little containers, like these little plastic ones, but now that the paint inside it is dry, I don't really know what to do. Like, I guess I can try to keep reusing it, but I've noticed that when I do that and I go to paint, I'll get like just these little tiny clumps in my paint, and I don't love that, so I might have to toss these and just use like disposable ones. But my palette is clean, and I have to, I'm gonna just keep this on here for now until my next painting. I'm gonna go ahead and read this book that I've been reading for, I want to say like 2 months now. It's called Bookshop of Yesterdays, and I really like it. I would say I'd give it like a 3 out of 5 right now. It's a little slow, so yeah, that's the only thing. There it is on my little shelf. So I'm gonna read for a bit. I'm on page 284, and it's getting good. I'm almost done pretty much. I'm like 78% of the way through. So I've got this much left. And honestly, I guessed what was going to happen, so I'm not really that happy about it, but it's a good story nonetheless. I was gonna make a sandwich or a salad, but I don't have any fennel, so I'm gonna make a sandwich instead. I've got all my things out. I'm watching Spooky Astronauts. This is her 3rd video on disturbing body horror movie Iceberg, and I really like it. So if you're a fan of scary movies or disturbing movies, she's got the iceberg pretty much explained to a T. Having a lot of fun with it, and they're really long, so it's nice to like just put it on and listen while I'm doing other things. The layers in this are beautiful. Are you kidding me? It looks so good.